Welcome to the Futurist channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about chemtrails, gun laws, and different conspiracies. Chemtrails. Do you know that jets in the air are flying with different chemicals throughout the air to make it rain in Arizona and certain parts of the United States? These chemtrails are harming our lungs by giving us diabetes, lung cancer, and different cancerous things. Do you know that the pilots are aware of it? We don't know. Is there a ploy to wipe out the population? Is this a government cover-up? We don't know. Well, we'll have to just research. Go on down below and look at the different websites and research it yourself. And go anywhere in Google and try to research it. Now, those are the facts. The fiction is, do we actually know if it really harms us or not, or is just the atmosphere, ozone layer? Is the government really against us or for us? Who really knows? And who actually is running the government? So those are questions you have to ask yourself. The world is getting hectic, really, really bad. Pros is we need less violence. Proper background checks when it comes to guns. Two-time felons, they should automatically lose their rights and never have guns at all. We should look into their family history to find out if they have chemical or medical imbalances in their families. Type of medications that they're on. Does it hinder their awareness of what they're doing? And lie detectors to see if that type of person that will murder somebody. We need various lie detectors, even if an implanted lie detector would work. The cons are, if we have guns, there'll be more violence from youths. As you can see, more and more violence are happening around the United States, probably around the world too. If we don't do background checks and the felons get them off the street and so forth, there'll be more and more murders. Medications from doctors. Doctors should have the right to do a background investigation with the medications to see if they can or cannot handle a gun situation. If they don't have the proper family history or they beat a lie detector test, those are the things we have to be aware about in order to fight these gun laws or take away guns from citizens and only give it to the police officers and the military. You know, we need metal detectors in schools to get them to protect all the children. Teachers don't need to have guns, they just need to have police officers and people that military that train in the schools. If they bring the guns in the back way of the schools, we need metal detectors all around the schools, even after school, and their cars as well need gates for the schools and so forth. When the kids, teenagers have their own cars, they can be checked. And there's one other thing I want to talk about is the various conspiracies. Well, you got to ask yourself this. Bitcoins, is it a way to the Antichrist? A lot of church people think it is. To a cashless society by the year 2020. Will currency be a thing of the past? I mean, the government is probably trying to push to a cashless society. We don't know that. Would the government input a chip into our hands to buy things? And that, to a lot of people, is the mark of the beast. And we don't know what it'll be. Um, it could be anything. It could be a man or a guy with a scarf around his head, walking as Jesus, healing people and all that. We don't know. Okay, is Project Bluebeam a cover-up of what the government is trying to do to society? Really, have you really met an alien yet? We don't know. Are we the only ones in this universe? We still don't know. So you got to ask yourself that. Um, Aliens. have they been touched down? We've been seeing aliens, or is it a cover-up that the military is using to harness different technologies that they already had? So they say that the military is at least 20 to 50 years ahead of time. So for all we know, it could be true. Is the world government destroying the poor and middle class due to the hard and salty waters? Well, have you noticed back in the year 1980 or 70s, you were able to drink water out of a fountain, but now you can't taste the water. Salty, hard water, it destroys your body. Black coins, a vision of the African society. Now, this is something I came up with. You know, they have big coins, but black coins may come about in the near future, where Nigeria uses that to switch with the other Bitcoins in a more of their level of what they want to bring forward in the African society. Does social media consume individuals on a daily routine? Yes. Majority of people on social media are a lot of them are ages 50 and above, believe it or not. And you can research this by the link down on the bottom. All right, enjoy. And that's the end of the Futurist News. Come back and see us again. Bye. We need to know as a society if we're caught up in a web of confusion or web of democracy that's destroying the world population. We will not know until the next time. Come back to our channel, The Future.